Hello, hello, ladies and gents. As you may or may not know, it is the After Hours Gaming League Semifinals #1. My name is Day 9, and let's go ahead and take a look at those ever so important team standings. We do see that Microsoft and Amazon are duking it out. They were the 1st and 4th ranked team. Right now, Microsoft undefeated in league play and undefeated in this game currently in the After Hours Gaming League. As we go ahead and step directly into the action, we're going to find out who's going to be coming out on top. In the left corner, we have Void from Team Amazon. In the bottom left corner, both of them hanging out in the left corner, it is Bay from Microsoft. Two players will be engaging in a Terran vs. Terran deathmatch on Backwater Gulch. Right now, Microsoft looking very, very pretty at a good, strong 1-0. Backwater Gulch, very, very cool map for lots of counterattacks. And you know what? If you knock down these destructible rocks, I just have a tingling sensation in my spine that we have an upcoming Artosis show about Imbalanced, where Blue Flame Hellions rule the day. Ladies and gentlemen, that is correct. The Blue Flame Hellion can be made by both of these players in this game. Now, is Void from Amazon, the Amazon Terran up here in the top left, going to be able to take down the Microsoft Terran, giving it a little bit of a 1-1 feeling to the match, or will it, of course, be the the Microsoft Terran to bring it to 2-0. Bay from Team Microsoft building his first supply depot on that backside. We also see Void doing a little bit of a wall off on his own. Supply depot a little bit behind, but nothing too exceptionally noteworthy. Now we do see that Void is sending a second SCV forward to build the barracks, with his first one heading towards the center of the map. And oh, look at that scout pattern already set up. He already knows exactly where to find his enemy. But we just see Bay actually not scouting at all. And is he actually not even going to build a gas? Uh-oh, Bay might have some sort of early expand in mind, or he will do one of everyone's favorite strategies, which is to suddenly build 5 barracks and to just go all in. And there it is. Void is going to spot his opponent. Neither player actually has a gas up, but we do see Void planting the early second depot. It looks like the Amazoni Tassi wants to try, the Amazoni Tyranny wants to try to get an early wall off down, so that way he can early expand safely. With neither player getting a gas, it looks like it's going to be an indicator of the early expand. Both players building their orbital command as quickly as can be. One Marine out right now for Bay, and ooh, we do see the Amazon Terran getting ready to do a little bit of multiple racks action. This can actually be a huge problem if Bay is not prepared. He's going to be cutting a lot of corners. Look, there's one Marine popping out right now. He's going to go ahead and build a command center without building any additional Marines, except for him, except for that one. He corners the SCV, he kills it off, and there's Bay's second command center. He's going to need to be building a supply depot rather soon. And the Amazon Terran also collecting all his things. Now, of course, I know that all of you are in your respective colors, and I know I have been saying Zergy and Tassi throughout this match, but keep in mind, I was recently nearly killed in a go-kart accident. A story that will no doubt go down in the history books from now until the end of time. But ladies and gents, it's time to be serious. Not talk about silly things like the near-death experience I experienced early today. The Terran player from Team Microsoft now getting his gas geyser up. A second gas geyser, and Marines being produced one at a time. TLO himself lives in Amazon.com in the wonderful sunny jungles of Seattle, where Amazon.com lives. There's a Terran player named Void that almost certainly has a functioning A button on his keyboard. Not just for select barracks, press A, but also for 1A. All the Marines are gathering together, and oh my god! Oh, a near perfect scan from Bay. He sees that the barracks, oh, if they were just inches to the right, the crisis could have been averted, but right now, Void under a lot of pressure. The Amazon players know that Microsoft has been the unstoppable force all tournament long. And it looks like their technique is to these early games, the Lyote, Commander Lyote, another Lyote. They might join together and form the devious duo that could bust this ramp with the help of this giant Marine rally from Void. And as we click on all the barracks, we do see, ladies and gentlemen, a convergence point of action. This is where the dance party's happening tonight, or the beginning of the attack. And it looks like he will get the chance to move up the ramp before the bunkers finish. He's going to have a few seconds to do a few shots. Can he pick off any SCVs? Does do some nice control there, but the Marine count is just enough to repel the attack. Bay successfully hops into a bunker. 2 barracks down, a factory now being built for a tech lab. If he gets those tanks up, the all-in from Void will be successfully thwarted, and Void looks like he has abandoned the all-in. Will be getting a command center, doing a sharp turn to the left to try to get a little bit of extra economy, see if he can maybe salvage the situation by preventing his opponent from actually taking his first base early. And there we see Bay getting the key advantage of a couple of suicide kills. Looks like 6 Marines have been killed off by the Microsoft Terran. Bay from Team Microsoft now building himself a siege tank. We see the scan by the Amazoni Terran from the jungles where he learned from his secret master TLO. And oh, Blue Flame Hellions! Who needs tanks when you can build Blue Flame Hellions to counter everything? What's the best counter to Marines? Blue Flame Hellions. Well, what if he makes tanks? Well, those have to siege, which means that they also cannot catch up to Blue Flame Hellions. These are famous quotes that Boxer bestowed upon his team Slayers when they developed their Hellion-only strategy. Keep in mind that they are one of the most successful team leagues in the known world. Now we do see Void from Team Amazon taking both of his gas geysers. Amazingly, in the unit counting station, we see that the SCV count from the Microsoft Terran is huge. Looks like a little bit of a miscontrol there by Bay, as we do see a couple of DEM units. Those SCVs not doing what they are so supposed to do, which is mine. Uh-oh, Commander Lyote will be leading a pack of Marines into this orbital command, but we do see that the Marine count from the Microsoft Terran isn't getting increasingly large. The barracks being planted at the front of the base. Looks like Bay has not committed to doing anything too noteworthy at this point in time. Just doing the usual expand, and there's the kill off. Uh-oh. Barracks bunker gets taken down, and oh, Bay with the great read sees that the Marines have mostly been withdrawn, and against a small force, he's going to use his large force. And what does the Amazon player do? He's going to target the workers. He's going to go for the production facilities. It does get cleaned up, but in the workers killed tab, a whopping 9 killed off by the Amazon Terran player. As he mules away, mules his heart out, continues to add on more SCVs. All these barracks aren't particularly useful at this point in time, except to maybe deal with this drop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He has to be careful. These Marines are in a good position, but they are kind of lining up. Microsoft Terran waiting in the shadows. The Amazon Terran, can he get in a good position? The Amazon Terran trying to find somewhere to break in, and he finds a hole in the defense. He was too defended towards the front line, and it looks like he's going to try to sneak back to the workers, and oh my god, he manages to take out 3. Can he get any more? Oh, the Marines are trying to catch up, but with no stim, they will not be able to run up to those Marines. Oh no, he loses a single Hellion. The rest get taken down, but there's a few corpses lying there. And in general, a good strategy in StarCraft 2 is as few corpses as possible. The SCV count painfully low from the Amazon Terran. The Google Terran, gosh, the Microsoft Terran. You know what, screw this. Maybe I should just call Bay the Google Zerg. I'm not going to hit it right, so I may as well just be as wrong as humanly possible. The Lyote with Rabies Bay now trying to move out with aggressive fangs and medevacs, heading to the top left side, where we do see 1 barracks lifted from Void. Amazon Terran trying to set up a good defense, but it looks like the Microsoft Terran does already have a good, healthy number of medevacs, getting a couple more of those essential Blue Flame Hellions, but the overall macro might be a little too strong. The SCVs pull back to the geyser, and there it looks like the Amazon player gonna have to use all of his SCVs and Marines. He's trying to stutter step forward to let all his units forthward, but indeed it looks like the basic Marine Marauder medevac push a little bit too high, and right now Microsoft advances to a 2-0 position. Very good at never ever losing under any circumstance, no matter what. So whatever you do, don't go anywhere, because Microsoft may very well advance directly to the grand finals with a perfect undefeated record here in the After Hours Gaming League. I'm Day 9, game number 3 happening right after this.